Hello again, this is another video. In this video, we're gonna talk about what happened in this case. And as a witness, in this case, we're gonna talk about what happened exactly. In the previous video, we mentioned that this case happened in Istanbul, Turkey, and the disrespect happened and the threat by death happened against the British journalist Sameh Al-Atfi. So we were, me and Sameh Al-Atfi were in a restaurant, Syrian restaurant exists in Istanbul, Turkey, in an area also we're talking about the published information as mentioned before. Right? We're talking about the published information. We were in a Syrian restaurant exists in Istanbul, Turkey, and in an area exists in Istanbul, Turkey, and this area is called Shirin Evler, also from the published information. And things was going on normal, and the people, the staff there, suddenly, without doing anything, suddenly started to make fun of Sameh Al-Atfi. Started to make fun of Sameh Al-Atfi and just without anything happened before this. Just suddenly started to make fun of him, laugh at him, and so on. All right, the first time went like this. The first time went, or maybe they talking about something else. I and him, and maybe they talking about something else. All right. A second, but they kept doing this. After this, they kept doing it. So I mentioned to them that this is a British journalist. So we mentioned that this is a British journalist showing some TV channels, and Sameh Al-Atfi agreed. We mentioned, but Sameh Al-Atfi agreed with this. That this is, yes, I'm a journalist and so on, and showing some TV channels. But after this, they kept doing it. They kept disrespecting him. And didn't stop. They ignored this. And they didn't care about what we said, that he's a British journalist and he's showing some TV channels. We mentioned information about him. All right, this person is a British journalist and he's showing some TV channels and so on. But after this, they kept disrespecting him continuously. So we tried to finish quickly, to finish the food and so on, like any normal restaurant. All right, where is the sheet, bet the money for the food, and we went out. And we went out of the restaurant. All right, so it's done like that. Should be done for the restaurant like this. But after this, I was have some stuff in the same area. I was doing some stuff in the same area. So the day after this, the day of the restaurant, I went to do some stuff in just like one street or the same street. In the streets besides this, in the same street and other street. Just beside the street where the restaurant exists. So just passed beside the street, and just like few meters, like 20 meters beside the restaurant, some people there, we don't know them, we don't know about them, we don't know who they are, made this sign of this, made this threat sign of this sign to us and the journalist. So they recognized me, I recognized the journalist, the British journalist, and they meant it. and they meant to make a threat by death. So I don't know what is going on. It was just all of a sudden this happened, and I don't know what happened exactly. And just I looked, there are people standing with the people exist, the people with them standing with the restaurant, the people in the restaurant, and then I left. Then I left the street. After this threat by death happened, cut the next sign. This cut next sign, which referred to the death, a threat by death. All right. After this, I left the street, and just a few minutes, less than 1 hour, I called the police. I called the Turkish police, and the Turkish police replied that you are not in the same location now, so we cannot do anything towards this. So we cannot do anything towards this. And absolutely, this was not possible, because I was in a different area. And normally, if a threat by this happen, you're not gonna wait until anything else happen. You're not gonna wait. If a threat by this happened, you're not gonna wait until calling the police. Not possible, right? So you're gonna call the police few minutes after, especially when you are doing some stuff just by yourself, alone. You are alone doing some stuff by yourself. And a threat by death happened. Not possible, not make sense to call the police at the same time and at the same location where this threat by death happened. Okay? So that's what the Turkish police, that's about the reply of the Turkish police. They replied, or they said, that you have to be at the same location, so we cannot do anything towards this. And after this, it's ended like this about the restaurant, right? So the first day and the second day, just after, at the day after the restaurant day, the threat by death happened. And there is a group of people, not just one person, a group of people. And some people from outside of the restaurant, some people from out the staff of the restaurant, not only the staff of the restaurant. Some people from outside the staff of the restaurant, or from outside the restaurant. Maybe more than 20 people, 25 people. You got it? Maybe more than 25 people were exist in the street at this time, where the threat by death sign happened. This sign of threat by death happened at this time, where like 25 people at the street. 25. And after this we left, and that's about the happened in this time. Okay, after this we followed up. After this we left, and the day is going on, but we knew about the case and followed up about this case. We mentioned that we're gonna talk about the information published. So we knew about the case from some messages sent to us from anonymous numbers. We have been directed, I have been directed. Maybe maybe some other stuff did or happened to Sameh Al-Atfi. Maybe they contacted him because Sameh Al-Atfi is a journalist and his number is public. Sameh Al-Atfi number is public. His phone number is public. Maybe they contacted him, maybe. But exactly what happened to him, we don't know. Maybe some details about this gonna be mentioned later. Okay, some evaluation about this point. But that what happened at this time. So some messages from anonymous numbers sent and directed us to some Telegram channels talking about scammers, seafers in Istanbul or in Turkey. And some information published about this case talking about what happened. So, in this information, we follow it up and we know more information about what happened through this information, about what happened in the case. Beside our, beside what happened when we exist in this case, as a witness in this case. So, we start to following up with the case after have been directed through those messages and by those Telegram channels, right? And all of those Telegram channels or any link available, any link mentioned, gonna be available, and we're gonna mention it and we're gonna put it in the description, in the video description, or we're gonna put it in the comments. Okay? Any link we talk about, we're gonna put it in the description or we're gonna put it in the comments. Alright, so that's about what happened at this time. Alright, and that's about this video. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going about the happenings and the information published, and we're gonna talk about them again in more details in the upcoming videos. So that's about this video.